So if multiple slices could be like having multiple train tickets for the very same train, this leads to a super important question for any developer, right? What are the side effects? What could possibly go wrong? And here it is, the first big gotcha. And trust me, it gets everyone sooner or later. Changes are not isolated. When you make a slice from another slice, they are both pointing to the exact same underlying data. So if you change an element in one, you've just changed it in the other because they're looking at the same spot in memory. But honestly, if there's one thing that causes the most headaches, the source of those really subtle, frustrating bugs, it's the built-in append function. It seems so simple on the surface, but its behavior can be wild. See, append has this split personality, and it all depends on that capacity we talk about. If there's enough room in the backing array, it just slots the new data in, sometimes overwriting things you didn't expect. But if there's not enough room, it has to go build a whole new, bigger backing array, copy everything over, and then points your slice to the new location. Two totally different outcomes. Okay, enough theory. Let's look at some actual code and see this in action. Because this is where this whole thing goes from an abstract idea to a very real problem in your code base. Okay, let's trace this. We start with 5 numbers. Then we create a subslice that contains just 2 and 3. Now here's the key. Its length is 2, but its capacity is actually 4 because it can still see the 4 and 5 in the original array. So when we append 99, Go says, hey, there's room, and it just puts 99 in the next available slot, which happens to be where the number 4 was. And bam, the original slice has now been mutated. This is the overwrite surprise, and it's a classic Go bug. This exact behavior leads us to a classic interview question, and it's not a trivia question. It's a test to see if you really understand how to write safe, predictable code in Go. So what's the answer? You have to take control. You have to explicitly isolate your data. The only 100% guaranteed safe way is to create a brand new slice and use the built-in copy function. This makes sure your new slice has its own separate backing array. The connection is broken and the surprises are gone.